Hi, how are y'all doing today, this evening? I got a guest coming. This is going to be donation-based reading. So I'm waiting on her. She's going to be coming soon. So me and you can talk. Hola, bonita. I got a guest coming, and she's going to be doing donation-based readings. Um, so I'm just welcoming in the energy. Y'all can ask me questions if you want to. That's fine. She should be coming in soon. Are y'all doing okay today? Yes, the class is going to be on the 11th and 12th, 7 p.m. my time, which is Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, and 4 p.m. Pacific time. Yes. I got two people already joined the class. I got to mail out their kit pretty soon. So, yes. I'll be teaching on spiritual divination, all divination tools you can talk to spirit. I'm good. I gotta get used to this energy. When I broke through the matrix, this energy is like, whoo, it's totally different. So how you been? How you doing on this Lion Gates portal? You doing good on this Lion Gates portal energy? The big one is August 8th. So do y'all want me to give y'all free reading? It's 9 people on here till my guest arrives. Or she should be coming soon. Okay, this is for Celestia Centric Goddess. Let's see. Let's see what your life purpose is, your soul spiritual purpose is. You're welcome. This is for Celestia Centric Goddess. What messages do you have for her? Ancestors that resonate with her higher good. What messages do you have for her? Pertaining to her spirituality and life purpose. Let's see. You are an influencer, Celestia. Spirit is saying you are a trendsetter. So if you start something, you wear it good. If you start dressing a certain way, people's like, oh, that fits you. I'm going to try it. You are a trendsetter. They want you to be that trendsetter, like on your spiritual journey. Also, spread knowledge. You're very persuasive. So speak the truth and people are going to flock to you. You have a lot of compassion. You're a very passionate person. You strive for loyalty. Everybody don't give you back the loyalty that you deserve. You have a very unselfish persona about you. Um, this is going to bring you into a certain union, a spiritual union with someone. Also, you are a protector. You are a guardian of others. You keep looking out for other people. You keep them safe and out of harm's way. You are a healer. You like to heal people. So it's time. Also, your aura is like a whitish gold today. That's a good thing. Um, your aura is like a whitish gold. That means you're vibrating on a high frequency right now. Okay, I release you and your ancestors back to you. This is for Needs Life. My guest should be coming shortly. I was raised military, so when you are on time, you consider late. So my father instilled in me. That's why I'm always early when I do something, because I was raised military. This is for Nay's life. On August 8th, Nay's life, I'm hearing you need to burn a gold candle. A gold candle represents wealth, international wealth. Nay's life. All right. You are a beacon of light, which means you're gravitating higher. People are going to be flocking to you. So it's like you a flame, so you're going to attract a lot of moths. Because you are a beacon of light, you're going to attract negative and positive things, okay? You bring relief and comfort. People, when they get a taste of your energy, they always thirsty, okay? People, you radiate positivity. People like being around you. You are guiding light and faith. You are a counselor, so you are a spiritual counselor. You hold a powerful space for others' well-being and others' heartfelt guidance and wisdom. You are like a virgin spiritually. You like a virgin. You have a lot of innocence about you, and that's why you are a beacon of light, and the people are attracted to you because of your energy. I release you and your ancestors back to you. You're welcome, centric goddess. Let me see where she's at, because she's the one that's going to be doing readings. She says she's coming. She says she's coming. All right. She's going to be doing readings. I want y'all to, get to know her a lot. Okay. Y'all know me, but there's other readers out there besides me. I'm mentoring like 4 different people. So it's like my energy is always taken. Maybe I get to mentor one of y'all. You're welcome, Nay's life. Yeah, you're gonna burn an 8 candle, a gold candle, okay? On the 8th. That's international wealth. International wealth. So I'm waiting on her. As soon as she come through, we'll start. Y'all got any questions till she get in here? Because I know y'all gonna want her to read y'all. If y'all want to be a reader, all you have to do is contact me on Wednesdays. We can do it and, show your gifts, or you want to talk about your business, whatever. All right. When you're ready, Celestia Goddess, I'll be ready for you too. Okay. I take you way, way, way back. I'm into that old school shit. I don't do that new school shit. All right. Kamaya Austin. Let's see. I'm waiting on her. What is Kamaya Austin's? I'm going to turn the music off when she comes too, because a lot of people can't concentrate with music. I have to have music. Kamaya, your energy is not very strong today. Okay, Kamaya Austin, you are an activator. What I mean by activator, you activate people and you don't realize you're activating them. So when you talk to somebody and you're prophesizing or you giving them spiritual advice, you activate them. You are an activator. You are what you call a catalyst. You activate people. Also, I'm hearing that you're a dream walker. You walk into people's dreams and you activate them. You actually tap on them. That's why some of them feel pressure around the third eye. You activate them. Also, you are a stargazer and you are a writer. So I don't know if you're trying to write something, but you have the gift for auto writing. You are an activator and you have the gift for auto writing. Also, you set your sights high and you reach your goals. Spirit is also saying, Kamaya, you have reached your goal. It's time for you to turn around and reach another goal. Okay? I release you and your ancestors back to you. Angel. Try sitting in a bathtub of water and listening to some soft music and meditate and focus on the water and let the water calm you. Okay, water calms you, Angel. I know they say angel, but because I speak Spanish, that is Angel to me. I'm waiting on this lady to come through so I can introduce y'all to her. What else can I say? Once again, if y'all want to be introduced, y'all want to do readings to get, exercise to get out there. Yeah, I can tell by your energy is very down. Y'all can't come up here with me. I introduce you. Once again, I'm not a judger. I don't judge you, and I'm not gonna let nobody speak down of y'all. This is a group of encouragement. We encourage each other. So if you want to test the waters, we can test the waters together. Oh, you're welcome. I enjoyed it too. And if you want to come up here also, Angel, we can come up here. I don't know where she... Oh, here she comes. Hi, beautiful.
Hello. I'm trying to get situated here.
You're welcome. This is our special guest today. She is very powerful. She is a shaman also. Her mother was a powerful shaman. We met, I don't know how we met, but we connected. We call each other lock sisters because we both have locks, basically around the same color. But we talk to each other. We lift each other up. She has a group called Save the Babies. Her name is Armani, which Armani means peace. So I will let her introduce herself. Um, the floor is yours.
Oh wow. Well, hello everyone, and I'm so glad to be here. Thanks for having me, Sandrea.
You're
Um
welcome.
and allowing me to share your platform with you. I just wanted to share. I'm having a hard time seeing y'all. My glasses, I can't. They not. So bear with me if I don't look directly at the camera because I'm having a hard time seeing. I have my computer in front of me. But I'm just coming on, so I don't know how much you've shared with them so far.
Nothing.
But
I just introduced you. So I told them about the donation based readings, and this is your world. I'm just a squirrel. So you go ahead.
okay, well, what I have been led to do was to just touch a little bit on the natal charts. Okay, when I do my life purpose coaching and my personal readings with people, what I find interesting is that people don't really understand or know how to read their own natal charts. And it's a lot of information. However, knowing specific details about our natal chart helps us navigate just a little bit better in this matrix, right? So, and understanding our natal chart is based around our zodiac, which is astrology, which is how our distant ancestors navigated. They look to the stars, they look to the planets, they look to the signs, right? So I'm going to, because I took the liberty to take some notes because it's a lot of information and I don't want to bombard you all with a lot of big words, a lot of science, but to break it down in layman terms. Now, me, because many energies are around me, it's difficult to retain information. So I feel like if I can get this, y'all can get this, because it can be intimidating. But however, with consistent focus and study and giving ourselves the opportunity to try to understand this, it can be done. So basically, our distant ancestors, they would watch the sky real close, right? And they would notice that some of the stars in the skies would move. And so the stars that would move, they call these special stars, right? And these special stars, they gave them the name planets. And planets comes from the Greek word planetes. I think that's how you pronounce it, which means wanderer. So these special stars that will move around, that's where the name planet comes from. Okay. So, and then they also noticed that every 21 days or so, the moon would swell up full. So
Hello?
So, yeah, I'm
Oh,
here. So every 21 days, when the moon would swell and it would move to a different section of the zodiac. So I'm reading my notes, y'all. I'm sorry. Through the different sections of the zodiac. So, and so this part in the sky is the narrow part of the sky where the sun and the moon and the planets move through as they appear to circle the earth, right? So the zodiac, basically this circle moves around the earth, which is considered the zodiac, is called the circle of animals. So that's where we get the names of our zodiac signs, which is like the Aries, Pisces, Leo. Y'all know this, the name of the zodiac sign. So this is something we take for granted now, but back then it was a matter of life and death for our ancestors to know what was going on in the sky at a particular time, to know exactly what they should be doing at that particular time, whether it was to plant, whether it was to save seeds, whether it was to harvest, whether it was to go visit neighbors. So to break down the chart, when you get a natal chart, when you first get a natal chart and you look at it, and it looks like a circle, right? So when we are born, we are given it's called an astrological horoscope, and it's known as our birth chart. Some people call it a natal chart. Some people call it a nativity or a sky, right? And so it's drawn up from the moment of birth, when you're going to actually land here on Earth. So the map of the planet's position around each personal nativity, your personal sky, your personal universe, your personal world, okay? Scene is usually depicted in such a way that it resembles a pizza, like a pie, and it's cut into 12 slices, which are known as houses, right? And like even with the cycles of the moon now, our ancestors would call it moon. Now we call them months. But there's 12 cycles in of the moon every year. We get 2 cycles. We get a new moon and a full moon every month. But there's 12 full moons, 12 houses, 12 pieces of this pie, right? Inside the pie, on side the pie, you see these, they look like anchovies. Those are your planets, okay? Am I making sense?
you do to me. Y'all got any questions about reading y'all natal
Yeah,
chart?
because the thing.
She's here to help
Okay.
y'all because it's very important on y'all spiritual journey to have one. So you got any questions? Because she's the one that does them. Journey said yes. What is your question, Journey? And I'm going to highlight it, Amani, so you can read it. Okay, let me know y'all questions. If
You
y'all
don't
have
have to tell me because, like I said, I'm having a hard time seeing y'all. That's what I'm having a hard time seeing.
Okay, Journey, what's your question? And I tell it to her. Y'all want to learn? I mean, okay. This is
so every
so
12. I'm gonna keep talking till you get the question up there. Okay.
She said. So Angel said. So that's what your birthday is. The natal chart. That's your birthday.
Well, your birthday, you can pull your birthday. You need your birthday, the time that you were born, and the place that you were born in order to pull your natal chart. Okay, so what you will get from your natal chart is your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign. We pretty much know what our sun sign is, which that's our ascendant sign, which is in our first house, right? Your first house is all about you and how you give yourself to the world, right? So you need to know that that's a part of your natal chart, but it's not the whole thing entirely. So when you get your natal chart and you see all different 12 houses, you will see what planets and what signs are in what houses. So therefore, what I wanted to explain today, that's why I'm kind of like jumping around, is what the actual planets, signs, and houses mean. So when you get your natal chart and you look at it, because you'll have a worded description of what, your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign, what it means. But it's not going to give you a whole breakdown of what each house, what it means. So you got to look and understand when you look at it, when you see that Leo is in your first house and in Mercury, you need to know what that means, right? Or if you have Venus in your 11th house, you need to know what that means. We know Venus represents love, but then you need to know what does the 11th house represents. Well, that represents community. So how are you relating your love language within your community? So does that make sense? I hope that answered her question. Her name Angel.
Yeah, Angel, did that answer your question? And then when she answers, Journey said, "How do you know which house you're in for career and love and etc." She want to know which house is for career and love and etc.
Okay, so breaking down the houses. So it's not so much the houses that are for love. Venus is the planet of love. So you will look on your chart to see what house, where Venus falls on your chart and within what house. So you would have to see on your particular chart where Venus falls, where that planet falls on your chart, on your natal chart. Because it's different for everybody's. Nobody's birth chart, natal chart is the same. This is your blueprint. This is your own navigational system. This is your own GPS tracking for you. So you would have to look on your own. So I would have to look at your own specific natal chart and look to see exactly where it is.
She said, okay. Oh, okay. It's planets. Okay. Angel said, yes.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Angel said, yes, she understood. She would love to understand it more. Angel, Angel, she mentors on it. That's one of her expertise. She mentors on it, but I'll let her get to that.
So that's why y'all have to excuse me for skipping around, because I don't want to give y'all too much, because it can be a little bit overwhelming. So just to touch on the planets. Now, the regular planets like Mars, Jupiter, Pluto, but also the moon and the sun are planets too. So the energies from the planets, they affect us. So our ancestors would notice how we know the sun gives the earth life. It gives us light. It brings life to everything. And then the moon controls our emotions. So these are considered like our special planets, right? So looking on your chart and understanding where these energies fall into your chart. Remember, the planets, these are energies, right? The signs is what tells you what to do and when to do it. And the houses tell you where to do it, right? Because like doing, let's say, during the time when the season was in Aries. Okay, we know Aries is the beginning of the zodiac. The Aries represents the ram. This was the time of year they would notice that the animals would start headbutting themselves and mating. So they knew that, and this was also the time when the earth started to feel glad and to come alive again. So this is when our ancestors knew, okay, animals getting ready. It's time for us to get ready to get this land together and get ready. And then right after Aries season, comes Taurus season. Okay, Taurus season is more of a nurturing time of year. They're getting the oxen together, they're plowing the earth, they're getting these rows together, they're getting ready to plant their seeds from the seeds that they had from the year before. Right. So now these are things, again, like I said, we take for granted because we don't have to worry about planting food unless you're a farmer. You could just go to the store and go and get you some food, and get you something to eat. Before our ancestors, it was a matter of life and death. But we know we experience this life death experience while we're here in this physical realm every day. So we have to figure out, what does that mean for us as an individual, right? So that's understanding the different signs that are on in your chart. So you have to understand what each sign means, what each planet means, and what each house means.
Any questions so
So, and then
far? I'm sorry.
no, you're fine. And then the signs of the zodiac, what you also have to understand too, that it's the universal backdrop against which we perceive the planets, the energies operating in our lives, right? So we get energies from the sun, the moon, but also Jupiter. Like I had to call Sandra today, and I'm like, "What's going on?" And she's like, "Jupiter's in retrograde. You need to know we need to know what that means." But as you grow in your spiritual journey and you start to entertain these different energies and learn about them, you're going to know when they're around you, even when you don't know what's going on around you. If that makes sense, because we are affected by everything in this universe, right? And it also all starts from above, as so above, so below. So this is where we get our guidance from. So because we are not sitting with telescopes and looking up at the sky, we are privileged with today's technology that we can get our natal charts and get it and read it and understand and have a better understanding to better navigate, what should we be doing in our lives, so we know when should we be taking that trip, or when we should be sitting still, or when should we be making business decisions, or not doing anything at all. Okay, so this is what our natal chart does for us. And when you follow your spiritual teachers, and you see what's going on in the universe, then it makes it easy, because then you can go back and look in your chart. And when you know that Mercury is in retrograde, or Jupiter is in retrograde, or let's see, or Jupiter is in the sign of Pisces, you can look at your chart and know what that means for you, because you can see where Jupiter is on your chart, where Pisces is on your chart, and what house is it that it's in. That makes sense?
Angel said the moon is mine. I feel the moon talks to me all the time, but I really don't know. So thank you. I look forward to seeking more information from you. And then Ertami Dodd said, best place to do your own natal chart online. That was her question.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you can. However, like I said, if you just look at it, because I've gone to several different sites, and I've seen one site, and actually I saw this from another person, and everything on the whole natal chart from what I had saw was incorrect from what I had saw when I pulled from the sites that I was familiar with. So you can get the information online. There's apps and everything. However, you want to make sure you have the correct information, and also too that it's explained to you in a way which you can understand, because you can get it, but the main thing is you want to, above all things, you want to have understanding and know exactly what it means for your own personal individual circumstances. Now, the one who says she resonates with the moon, you have to understand moon represents mother, and the moon represents our emotions. I'm missing half of my notes. The heck? Represents our emotions, and it's like when you look at this symbol on your natal chart, the symbol of the moon is a waxing moon and a waning moon, and it's two semicircles. So it's like showing the two individual sides. Because keep in mind, the moon reflects the light of the sun. The sun is the masculine, the moon is the feminine. So yeah, we pretty much females resonate with the moon, because the moon changes its shape, its cycle all the time, just like how we change our moods and our cycles all the time. Even a woman's menstrual cycle is based by the cycles of the moon, right? However, even though the moon is forever changing, it's still regular and it's consistent with the same. It doesn't turn into a different shape. The cycles of the moon are always the same. So it's the feminine side of the whole spirit. Because when you look at your natal chart and the sun represents everything, the whole thing, spirit. It's a circle with a hole in it. With a dot in the middle, I'm sorry. And it represents the whole, everything. And so the moon, the two sides of the half moon represents the feminine side of the whole, if that makes sense, of spirit.
JDR said, yes, I use the moon cycles to know what energy to manifest.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's the best thing the divine feminine can do, is follow the cycles of the moon. You know, it helps us stay grounded. It helps us to stay focused on what we need to do. If I don't do anything else, I look for the new moon and the full moon to set goals. Set goals on the new moon. And when the full moon comes, you see where you are when it comes to your goals. You know, because we can get distracted. As long as we're in this realm, we're going to experience vibrations, energies that have nothing to do with us. So we have to constantly come back to ourselves. That's why it's important to have this natal chart, because that's who you are, right? And it's only but so much you're going to learn about yourself outside of yourself from somebody else. So when I pull my clients' natal charts, I personally don't read them. The only thing that I look for is their sun sign, their rising sign, and their moon sign. And for those that don't know what that means, your sun side, that's your masculine side. Remind you, we're masculine and we're feminine. We come from a man and a woman. So your sun sign is your masculine side. Your rising sign is how you present yourself to the world. And then your moon sign, that's your feminine side. So those are the only things that I look for, me personally, when I pull someone's natal chart. I don't read the whole thing. It's a lot of information for me to download. However, if anyone needs explaining of their natal chart, like personally, that's why I'm kind of jumping around, because again, it's a lot of information and you want to know what your specific natal chart means for you. Okay. And then, so I sit down with people individually and we go over it. And it takes a while. It's nothing you can do in one setting. I would give someone at least a month to try to go through their natal chart, just because you want to understand it. You don't want to cram it all into one session, so you can understand it. And this is how successful people navigate, knowing what to do.
That is true.
Knowing what to do and when to do it. And then, but not looking for someone else to tell you where to do it. You can go straight to your natal chart and follow what's going on in the universe and figure it out for yourself.
I know when to do my money rituals because on the house my money's in and stuff. I know what day and stuff. So it is very good to do your neonatal chart. Neonatal is a medical terminology for birth chart. You know, you might hear somebody say get your birth chart, and you might hear other people say neonatal. Yeah, it's like knowing your own map to yourself. Yes, like she said, it's your blueprint. You know, things like that. Any other questions before she move on to something else? Because she will be doing donation-based readings also. So any other questions for her regarding the natal chart?
And I just want to add too, the houses help you pinpoint how to use energies in your everyday life. That's what the houses is for. The planets is like an overall, how energies affect us overall as a collective.
Yes.
Because at some point in your natal chart, we're all affected by all of the signs. But knowing your sun sign, rising sign, and moon sign tells me a lot about the person. I don't need to know, read, and try to dissect the whole natal chart for my own purposes. So anyone's natal chart that I pull, I don't read them unless I'm actually explaining them to that individual person.
No more questions. I guess you can move on to the next thing.
Okay, so
Any more questions regarding the natal chart before she move on to something else? Nope, nothing else.
all right. Would anyone like a personal reading?
Would anybody like a reading?
And also too, if anybody would like their natal charts, I can get their natal charts for them. I do pull natal charts for a small fee of $25. Y'all, I'm missing half my notes. I'm so.
She said, if y'all didn't hear her, she said she can do them for $25. If y'all want your own personal natal chart. Also, she's gonna be mentoring on how to teach it, how to read it, how to do it. Also, then she said, did anybody want any personal readings from her? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Don't all speak at once. Did you do your prayer thing, your prayer clock?
No.
Oh,
I didn't finish it. Girl, I'm sitting here because I'm blown because I put all these notes and it looked like half my notes are missing. And it was really important stuff.
They want to, okay, Journey says she wants a reading, but Journey also said, what is your contact information? That's what Journey Shifton said. She says she would like a reading, but what is your contact information? So how can I get in contact with you?
Well, I guess they could reach me through my Facebook. I don't know if I should put my personal phone number on here. Can you type my information?
No, don't put your personal phone number on there. You can find her on Facebook or Instagram, or Journey. You can contact me, and then I'll set you up. You know, and Journey said she want a reading. Oh, before you start on her reading, L. Brunskill said, I would like my chart and personal reading. Where do I donate? So she want to know, where does she donate for her personal reading? Well, the chart is $25 and personal reading is donates base, you know, for her. But for her to do your natal chart, L. Brunskill, that's $25. She can do it, and way she do it is where you can break it down and understand. And if you have questions, she's always happy to answer them for you.
So anyone who wants their natal chart, you can email me at amanimujahid@gmail.com. So that's
Ooh.
I'm going to spell
Hold
it.
on. I'm getting ready to type it. Okay. Wait a minute. Let me type it.
Mm-hmm.
To contact her regarding natal charts. Natal chart. Okay, what is it?
Yeah, they really didn't want me to say a lot, y'all. Amani, AMANIMUJIHEED And they can also reach out to me too on my Facebook, which is Amani Mujahid. My name.
It won't let
And I'll
me.
give you my. It won't let you.
It let me put your email up there. So
Okay.
so let me
And then
say also Cash App. Okay. What's your Cash App?
Amani's Hair Gallery. AMANIS.
AMAIS.
AMANIS.
AM with an AMANIS.
Hair Gallery.
Okay. So Journey wants a reading, and then Tasha wants one. So Tasha, I put down her Gmail for the birth chart and her Cash App name in there in the box, in the comment box. And Journey also, that's how you can contact her. You're welcome.
So you said Journey wants a reading?
Yeah, Journey and then Tasha.
Journey, do I have permission to speak with your ancestors?
Journey, she needs your permission.
Does Journey's, is her last name like that?
She just go by Journey Shifting. That's what she goes by.
All right.
I couldn't even tell you what her real name is. I've always called her Journey Shifting. She said, yes, you have her permission.
Okay. I call forth Journey's ancestors, known and unknown, on her mother's side and her father's side.
Oh, she said her real name is Chantel Fain. Dang, I don't know why I forgot that, Journey. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Chantel Fain.
Chantel Fain's ancestors, known and unknown, on her mother's side and father's side. What does she need to know? Stop being so guarded. Yeah, you have to stop being so guarded. They say you march, you do march to your own beat. You are a leader. However, you're going to have to open yourself up. You're going to have to get more comfortable to the spaces that you are not comfortable with. It's not going to go away. It's not going to change. You can't change who you are. You can't change your journey. You can't change your gift. You can't run from it. They said there's somebody around you that you think you can't trust. They said you can trust them. You can let your guard down just a little bit. They said, yes, you've been patient. Your wait is over. You're going to manifest the desires of your heart, the things that you put out in the universe. They're coming. They're aligning. Yeah, you just have to stop being so guarded. Let your guard down. Let go of past hurts. You okay? Does that resonate, Journey?
Also, Journey, I'm going to piggyback off her. I see those three Trinidad women, which is your ancestors. They up her, they saying everything she's saying is true. You do got to let your guard down because you have been hurt a lot. So they are around you and they saying you're going to have to, everybody's not against you. And for you to shift into this new matrix, this new vibration, you're going to have to be able to trust. She said, wow, thank you. Running comes up again. It's my gifts I keep running from. So she said, yes, thank you.
Oh, I got chills all over me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they said, honey, you're going to have to use your throat chakra. You can't run from it. Like, you know, in the past, people may have shunned you for using your throat, but you're going to have to use it, baby. You're going to have to use it. People do want to hear what you have to say. And you're
Your
welcome.
mother's ancestors are from Trinidad. Yes, there's 3 women from Trinidad. Sometimes you fight from them. So I'm just piggybacking off of her. They right next to you.
Thank you. I was feeling something.
Yeah, that was them. So I just helped a little bit. She said yes.
She you powerful. So you might as well surrender. Save yourself some stress. Someone else wanted a reading.
Tasha and then Randy. Can y'all send her some love? Buy her a cup of tea. Buy her ancestors some coffee. You know, show her some love, please. Is there a minimum?
You said
$5 minimum, but if you don't have $5, $2 will work, but $5 minimum. I'm telling you, it's worth it. She's worth more. You know, she said, you're welcome. She said, thank you. Journey did.
You're welcome.
So Tasha, and then we have Randy, and then we have Aisha. Aisha. I think that's Aisha.
What's Tasha's last name?
Tasha's last name starts with a B. Burlick, something like that. Burnskill.
Tasha, do I have permission to speak with your ancestors? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much.
Tasha, she asked for permission. Spirit said, write this down. When you get tired, let me know, Armani, okay?
I will. They told me to pull out 7 charms for Tasha.
7 charms. She said it's Latarsha Burnskill, but she said yes. You have her permission.
All right. I call for Tasha Burnskill, ancestors, known and unknown. Tasha, what you scared of? you're scared of something. Something's bothering you. There's nothing, fear is an illusion. And wherever your energy goes, that's what grows. Whatever you fear the most, that's what you're going to bring upon you. So be careful what you put out in the universe. These two. They said you got to learn how to take a chance. Stop holding on to your money.
I got you, Ashley. I got your name down.
Yes, you're a rare flower. You're a beautiful flower, and you're going through this transformation. And you are in your own right. You are a star. You are a star seed. You are a star child. I'm here, indigo child. But you're going to have to take some chances. It seems like you're holding in the world. The outside world is interfering in your world. You have to spend more time going within. And it's saying spending more time at home. You need to be in hermit mode. Or you've been in hermit mode. What is this? What is this? What is this? Can you elaborate on this for me, Spirit? What is this? I don't know what that means. What is this? Oh, okay. You feeling like you need a vacation. You need to get away from your current situation, from your current circumstance. Call on Archangel Gabriel.
I
You have
got
some
you,
blockages.
Mary.
Yeah, you
I'm
have some
sorry.
blockages in your root chakra. So you need to, you've been in hermit mode. There's some things going on at home. You need to take a rest. Stop holding on to your money. Okay. Y'all give me a lot all at one time. If you don't know what kind of star seed you are, you need to find out. That's important to you. Also, is something going on with your blood, the circulation of your blood. If you're not wearing any crystals or any pendulums, get you some. Make sure they're encased in copper. Someone has turned their back on you that you really cared about, or you feel like they've turned your back on you. That was your ancestors protecting you. But don't let nobody tell you that you're not the shining star that you are, because you are. Don't worry about those who don't believe in your gift. The important thing is that you believe in it. They said you have to use your voice for better things. You're talking to the wrong people. You're wasting too much energy on the wrong people. Tasha, does that resonate?
She said everything on the nose. And Latarsha, you are from Arterian starseed. I'm just piggybacking. I heard Arterian.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask me
Yeah,
how you
you got to.
spell it. I don't know how to spell it, but you Arterian. Okay? I'm just piggybacking off of her, but I heard Arterian. And she said everything's on the nose.
And you suffer from a little anxiety. Meditate a little bit more and focus on being present. That's going to help you with that anxiety. Okay? And as soon as you let go of that money, don't worry. You're not lacking anything. Okay? Not at all. You just got to let go a little bit. Thank you.
Okay, y'all show her some love. Okay. We have I'm gonna do the ones that sent something first and then I'll go back up. Okay, Ashley Jones sent something.
Thank you, Spirit. You said Ashley?
Ashley Jones sent something.
Okay, Ashley Jones. All right, Ashley, I have permission to speak with your ancestors.
Ashley, does she have permission, Mija? Sister Emma. Okay, I got you, Sister Emma. I got you. I got you.
Right, I call forth Ashley. You said Ashley's last name Jones?
Yes, ma'am, Jones. And she said, yes, you have permission.
All right, I call forth Ashley Jones' ancestors, known and unknown, on her mother's side and her father's side. What does she need to know?
I got you, Jade.
They said, relax, don't worry, I won't go too deep. But you do need a personal private reading. They said you're not loving on yourself like you should. You need to up your self-care. There's something going on with your right hand. Or your partner. They said they want you to relax. You need rest. You need rest. You're worrying too much and you're not taking care of yourself like you should. Yes, you're gonna have to make some decisions with your personal life, your personal relationship. Because you're doing too much. You're overworking yourself and you need rest. You need to relax. They said, I keep hearing relax, relax. You need to relax. They said, turn the TV off. You're downloading too much. And your signals are getting crossed. Okay? So that's why you're going to have to up your self-care. You're absorbing someone that's really, really close to you around you. You're absorbing their energy. And it's distracting you from what you need to do for yourself. Yeah, you're going through a change. Yeah, you have shifted. Okay, and yes, you have embraced it, but you're holding on to old patterns that you still have to let go. So keep moving forward. You're going in the right direction, but you got to up your self-care. Be careful who you're around. There's someone that's around you that's really, really draining you. And it's not just spiritually, physically, it's financially as well. So you're gonna have to up your protection. Definitely gonna have to up your protection. Yeah, I would suggest you get with either Sandrea or me and get you a personal reading so you can go more into depth because you're going through a transformation, but you're gonna have to keep still so you can get the proper downloads.
I'm hearing it's a male. It's a male energy that's draining her. It's a male energy.
And it's and I just heard something about her career or her jobs, either changing jobs, switching jobs, either you want to or you're getting ready to. You're in some type of transition when it comes to your career as well, when it comes to your money.
It's getting ready to
Yeah.
switch more spiritual. She's getting ready to do a major You're going to be working more spiritual. Spirituality is going to be your job. But from me piggybacking off of her, it is a male energy that's draining you. I mean, draining you. And quit thinking that you're not good enough. You are a good mom. You are a very good mom. Remember, motherhood does not come with instructions. So you have to get out of that vibration, Miha. You are a beautiful mother. And you're doing your best.
Someone is pulling. I'm sorry. Someone is pulling your arm. That's the message I just heard. Someone is pulling your arm. Someone is deceiving you. Someone really, really close to you. You want your ancestors to grab mom twice. Someone's pulling you in the wrong direction. Someone really, really close to you. So you have to be careful. Up your protection and your self-care. I hope that resonates, Ashley.
Did that resonate, Miha?
They want you to say less. Ashley, say less. With the other ones, they had to open up their throat chakra. You need to say less. And trust your ancestors a little bit more. You're putting too much pressure on yourself.
She said, yes, it does. Right. She said, yes, it does. And thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit.
The next person that sent you something is Jade. I see you, Emma. I see you, Mary. So Jade is next. Kamaya said, is there another form of payment? She don't have Cash App.
I can do Zelle, Venmo, Apple Pay.
Apple Pay, Zelle, Venmo, Kamaya. Okay, your next one is Jade.
Jade. So Jade, I have permission to speak with your ancestors. Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me get some sage real quick.
Okay.
I don't know why I sat down here without no sage.
And Kamaya said yes, Zelle and Apple Pay works.
Okay, so my Zelle is my email. She can use my email. AmaniMujahid@gmail.com. You wrote it down there, right? Yeah. Or do I need to spell it again? I can.
Kamaya, if you look through the comments, her Zelle is her email. I put it in the comments. So, Kamaya, and Jay said, yes, you have permission. Guys, if y'all want to be up here on a Wednesday, let me know in the comments as well, or personally DM me. You know, there's enough room in the world for everybody. I'm not stingy. I'm the most generous person.
And I'm so honored, and I thank you, and I appreciate you, sis. So I'm going by your instructions. So Sandra is my spiritual mentor, y'all, and she told me, because I do use cards, but she told me just go with my my intuition. So that's why I'm going with my intuition. But if anybody prefers cards at another time, I also do cards as well. So Jade, I call forth Jade's ancestors, known and unknown, on her mother's side and her father's side.
Because the world needs to see your real talent. That's the only reason why.
They said, Jay, stop being so cold. Aww. Your heart chakra is blocked. You need to write some letters. You need to write some forgiving letters. They said, you giving folks a hard time right now. You're being real cold, real withdrawn and guarded. It's that, don't worry, you are protected. I have to let your guard down just a little bit. What you need to know. They said you're looking for love in all the wrong places. You got to find it within yourself first. It said, yes, you're going to get the love that you asked for. However, you're holding on to things from the past that you have to let go. There's some things in your heart chakra that you have to get out of there. You have to remember, you get back what you put out. So, how can I say this? We have to understand this. When our heart gets broken, when we get hurt, that's when our heart is open. That's when God comes in and protects our heart and watches over us. But once you develop a love for yourself, then you have to open yourself up to loving others. And you're struggling with that a little bit. Okay, and that's coming from past hurts. Yeah, you hold it on for, like, that's your story and you sticking to it. Okay. Some things that you really gotta move past to get to where you're trying to go. And you got to understand, if the heart isn't right, if the heart is closed and the heart is shut, and you're not opening it up and then allowing God to come in to make the difference and the change in your life, you're going to be stuck in the third dimensional realm. And it's going to be hard for you to elevate to the spiritual level where you want to be, because it's levels to this. So in order to get to that place, you're going to have to warm up just a little bit. Just a little bit.
She said, yes, I am very guarded because of past hurts.
And I'm getting a lot of Cancer energy. So, and with that Cancer energy, you know, emotional, very emotional, and a lot of times the hurt comes out in anger. So you have to remember, when you're hurt and you want people to understand that you're hurt and you're hurting, you cannot put it out there with the energy of anger behind it, because that's what you're going to get back. Okay, so if you're wondering why you're feeling like you haven't processed your hurt, you can't ignore that somebody's hurt you. I'm here. You're the kind of person, even when something hurts you or something doesn't go your way, whatever's going on in your life, you just keep pushing forward and you never take time to sit. Like on the surface, on the material world, like you got that. But when it comes to your spirituality, you're struggling a little bit and dealing with what has hurt you inside. Does that resonate, Jade?
She said, I would try harder and write. So
I'm hearing you need a journal. Oh, they said get back to journaling. Get back to journaling and writing down and expressing your feelings. They said you need to start writing. You have a story to tell. That's going to help you. So, though, if there's certain people that you have just put in your heart and your mind that you're not never going to speak to again, you're not never going to forgive, write it down. Write them a letter, burn it, do whatever you want it, but you got to get it off for you, because it's stagnating you a little bit, stagnating you a lot. Okay, because it's if you're going to continue this journey, you're going to want people to want to approach you. I'm getting Cancer and I'm getting Virgo energy.
And also, I'm picking back. You got inner child. This goes back when you're like 7 years old, And she said,
Mm-hmm.
yes, should I try
It's deep.
therapy?
It's deep. It's deep.
Yep.
It's
This goes
deep.
back from 7 years old. This is inner child. I'm just piggybacking
Mm-hmm.
off of her, but that's what I'm hearing.
And,
You can try
and y'all got it.
therapy, but some things you need spiritual therapy. Some things are spiritual you need therapy on. Your father died at 7. I knew it, 7 years old. That's where it started.
Mm-hmm.
Who
Mm-hmm.
keep talking? Oh
Yeah,
my
so yeah.
God.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, that's what it is. Started at 7. So yes, you could try therapy. But as far as the spiritual side, unless there's a spiritual therapist, it's not going to help you all the way.
And so yeah, and so that's why when certain things don't go you haven't been able to figure out why things don't go your way. Yeah, because you're protected in the spiritual realm. So you have to accept that when things don't go your way, they're just not meant to go your way. Thank you, Spirit. Anybody else?
Her name, Emma, sent something. Then you have Mary sent something. Then you have Sharisha sent something. Randy says she don't have all of that, but can she get a reading? But I always say do the paid first, but that's me. So this is your show. But
Absolutely.
Emma
So,
sent something.
okay, Emma had permission. And you all, when you send something, just put down in the comments that if I have permission to speak to your ancestors, so I don't have to keep asking. But Emma, do I have permission to speak to your ancestors? Does Emma have what's her last name?
Emma McWhite.
Emma McWhite.
Okay, Kamaya, I got you down, baby girl. So she said, yes, you do have her permission, Sister Emma McWhite.
Emma McWhite. Okay. I call forth Emma McWhite's ancestors, known and unknown, on her mother's side and her father's side. What does she need to know? Okay, you're in a good place right now. You're in a happy place. They said you need to learn how to sit still. You get happy and you get happy. And then you start looking for something to go wrong. So they said stop that. Enjoy when you're in a happy place. When you're put in a happy place and things are going your way, learn how to enjoy that and learn how to be still. Don't look for things to go wrong. They want you to unplug a little bit from social media. They said you're doing on too many sites. Yeah, sometimes you just have to be still. There isn't anything to heal from. There isn't anything to look for. Sometimes you have to just be. Remember, we're beings. We're spiritual beings having a human being experience. So you have to learn how to just be still. They said you have a question about what should you do about a certain situation. Is that true, Emma?
Sister Emma, did you hear her question?
It said, you have a question about what should you do about a certain situation?
She said yes.
You don't have to put it out there. I'm just going to read the cards. What should she do about this? What does she need to know? What does she need to know? That throat chakra again. You gotta say what you gotta say it. Can't hold stuff inside. You know, when you don't, we're all messengers. And when spirit gives you a message, when spirit tells you to say something to somebody, you have to say it, or you're gonna cause a war inside of yourself that will cause your physical body issues. All right, what should she do? Yeah, you have to be realistic about who you are and your responsibilities and your leadership role. I'm sorry, what's her name again?
Emma McWhite.
Emma, that's right. I lost myself. Yeah, Emma. Yeah, you have to you have to be concerned about your creativity when it comes to your success. You got to get creative with it. Okay, so yeah, you have to wait a little bit to do what you want to do, right? So yeah, you got to be where you are. You find your happy spaces. You're going to go through a transition. You're going to go through a career change, but you have to accept that you are the leader, and being the leader takes responsibility. So you're going to have to get creative when it comes to your leadership role and what you're doing to make it more comfortable for you, because you don't like being the leader. You don't like being in charge because you're a happy person. And a lot of times people don't like the leader. They don't like the boss. But you are who you are. So you got some stuff coming out. Right. Let me see something. You have Leo in your 10th house showing up, which means you're getting ready to birth something. You're getting ready to birth something big. So you're gonna have to prepare yourself. You're gonna have to get anyone that's around you that does not mean you any good. Okay? Because you care a lot about what people think about you. And when you step into this role, this leadership role, or once you accept the responsibility of this leadership role, you're going to struggle with it a little bit at first, but it's going to get easier for you. So whatever comes your way, still know that it's all good. It's just a part of the process. But you are going to have to really dig deep into your creativity to understanding this, because where you're getting ready to go is out of your normal pattern. It's out of your normal habits. It's out of everything that you know. It's going to be different for you. But it's saying be realistic about the responsibilities of being a leader. So again, like I said, when you get happy, you get happy. But you want to take your time and you want to become a person of power and status before you jump too high. Does that make sense? Before you jump out there too far, too high. Miss Emma?
Did that resonate with you, Miss White McWhite?
That.
And the birth of the new you is you birthing it into, they want you to get initiated in Ifa. For you to be there, yay. That's the birth of a new you. So that's what it is. You're afraid of being initiated. You're afraid of walking strongly in your calling, because people are gonna think what you're doing is evil. But you gotta understand that's their opinion. They thought the stuff Jesus did was evil. They tried to stone him. They tried to kill him. But it wasn't his time to go yet. So you got to understand that. And she said, yes, it does.
Yeah, because it's out of your norm. It's out of your pattern. But you got this. You got this. You got this. And you got Sandra to walk you right on through it. You got this, mama. But you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You got help. And that's what helps all of us in this journey, knowing that we're not alone and that we got help. Because it can be scary. When you start this journey and you start healing and you asking for things, oh my gosh. When you start putting back those layers, it can get scary. But once you realize that there's nothing to fear and you get to that other side, it's nothing but bliss. Once you get over that fear of shedding those old patterns and that old data and way of thinking, then it's all good. Okay, who was after Miss Emma?
We have Mary, then we have Aisha, then we have Sharisha and Kamaya. So you have Mary, then Aisha.
Mary. Okay, thank you, Spirit.
Yeah, because breaking through the matrix.
Emma, your ancestors said your altar needs some attention. You need to feed them.
Your ancestors need to be fed, Miss McWhite. And Mary said, yes, you have permission.
Okay. What's Mary's last name?
Hold on, I get it for you. Randall Moore. Mary Randall Moore.
Mary Randall Moore. I call for Mary Randall Moore's ancestors, known and unknown, or her mother's side and her father's. Mary, they said you need a juju bag. You need to get you some crystals and keep them on you to balance out your chakras, to align your chakras.
Did you say a juju bag?
Looks like this. Preferably black or blue, and 7 crystals to align your chakras. It's time for you to go to the next level. You've been curious about crystals. They said go get you some crystals. What else does she need to know? Murray, do you have an altar? I'm hearing that you're disconnected. I don't know what that means.
It means she's disconnecting from using her altar. She haven't been going to her altar because I heard
Yeah,
her say.
they said you're disconnected. Like I just like it's almost like your ancestors are looking at you like this. They're
She
just
said
kind
she
of like this.
understands. She said she understands.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like they're like, don't say nothing. She gonna know what the silence means.
She
And I'm
said
like,
she
don't say
backed
nothing. They're like,
away. So that's why you feeling that distance because she backed away. That's what she said.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So you already know what you're supposed to be doing. It's okay. Get back on your wagon and do what you need to do. Get back to remember. And y'all hear Sandra, I don't know if y'all don't know, I mean, how much y'all listen to it, but I hear her say it all the time. Remember, if you don't have an altar in your house, you are the altar. So first, it starts with you taking care of you, your body, your temple, okay? This is where your ancestors reside. So you got to give your altar, your temple, some attention, proper attention. Ain't nobody gonna save you but you, Mary. If you want to give your soul its desires, and you have to stop denying what your soul is telling you what you need to do. Get out of the way and stop being stubborn. I don't like fussing, but stop being stubborn. You stubborn. You stubborn, Mary. You stuck in your way. You gotta get out of your way. They want, they got it's stuff is held up waiting for you, but you stubborn and you stuck in your way. You gotta get out of the way. Yep, I'm hearing that word, friends. Friends, yes, friends have let you down. Friends will let you down. But you have to make sure that you don't let you down and you fall into those old habits that keep you stuck in a place where you cannot ascend, where you cannot elevate. So you have to get back into, you have to break those bad habits and get into a pattern of getting back to self-caring and self-loving yourself properly. And you cannot run from your ancestors. You cannot hide from the Most High in spirit. You cannot hide from the angels or the archangels. You can't. You can shut the world out, but you can't shut out spirit. So you've already opened the door to let them in. Allow them to do the work in your life. But you know what you have to do. Get back to doing. That's what they said. Get back to doing. Does that resonate, Mary?
Did that resonate? Also, just to piggyback, they saying the man that's coming into your life is very spiritual, and you got to match his yoke. And you falling back. That's why it's being delayed because y'all need to be here, and you keep backing off. You're not yoked with him, so that's why the delay. As soon as you get back on track, your ancestors are gonna give you that love.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta stop playing safe, because safe ain't always safe.
She said it does resonate with her.
Thank you. Thank you, Spirit.
Okay. You have Aisha, then you got Sharisha and Kamaya, and Randy wants one.
Okay. Aisha?
Aisha.
All right.
Aisha.
All right. I call for Aisha's ancestors, known and unknown, on her mother's side and her father's side. Oh, is that right? All right. Hold up. Wait a minute, Aisha. I might want to talk to you. Uh-oh, y'all. Hold up. All right, Aisha. All right, y'all. What does she need to know? So, and this came to me earlier today. Well, earlier when we first got on, that you all that are on this live um, have to start taking the doubt out of the equation, because we're ascending. If you're still here, if you made it this far, it's okay. So, Aisha, what does she need to know? Okay, so they told me to do a present challenge and outcome for you. I'm seeing your education is upside down. It's in reverse. Okay, so that's what's going to take you to the next level. You got to up on your education when it comes to your spirituality. Some things we're going to get from divine intervention, and then some things we have to take classes. Okay, so your angels want you to up on your education right now. That is your present situation. You're going in reverse in what you're learning. So the thing is, you've been stuck, you've been in a rut, but now that's in reverse. So you have to move forward and learn more. You got what you got, you learned what you learned, and you are where you are right now. So it's time to take it to another level. So it's time to move to the next level. So the angels are around you. You have the guidance that you need. That the assistance is around you. You just have to reach out there and grab it and stop just leaning solely on you and what you can see. And so, what is the outcome? Yeah, you're gonna get your spark back. You're gonna get your spark back. So, if you've been feeling stagnated, if you've been feeling kind of stuck, it's just time for you to up your education. I know Sandra has a class coming up. What day is your class on? Your divination class?
My spiritual divination class is August 11th and 12th.
Okay, so your ancestors are saying you need to be in this class. So you need to make sure you get, because that's going to bring a spark in you. That's going to, oh, you're welcome, Spirit. Okay. Yeah, I like y'all ancestors a little. They friendly. Like, they are. I'm getting hugs and all kinds of stuff over here. But this is going to bring a spark about with you. So that stagnant energy that you have been feeling, it's going to go away. Yep. And that's going to help you with your inner strength. So I have card 35, which is 8. So your angels have showed it for you. It's time for you to move forward, up your education, and that's going to help you with your inner strength and your confidence. And also call on Archangel Michael wants to help you with that, with your creativity and your confidence and taking you to the next level.
She says she wants to learn spiritual and she wants to go to be a nurse. That's why I see necromancy death around her, because by her being a nurse, you're going to help a lot of people feel comfortable dying, crossing over. So that's a sign of your necromancer, Aisha, Diane. You can't be afraid of death. Death represents truth. That's the law of the land. It's a time to be born and it's a time to be died. So by you going in the nursing field, you're going to be help healing people and you're going to help them cross over. Okay, Mija.
That resonate with her.
Did that resonate with you, Aisha? I think that's how you say her name, Aisha. I think so.
Mm-hmm.
She said
Okay,
yes.
so who's
The next person is Sharisha. Sharisha.
Sharisha? That's what you said? Sharisha?
Sharisa. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't be afraid, Chantel. Don't be afraid. Take the class. The class is going to enlighten you.
Yeah, oh yeah, look, it ain't nothing to fear. You want to take that. You want that spark. You want to take that class. I'm going to be in that class. Sharisha. Okay, Sharisha. I call for Sharisha's ancestors, known and unknown, on her father's side and her mother's side. What does she need to know? Thank you, Spirit. Sharisha, you're anointed. You were anointed as a child. You've been struggling with your transformation. I'm hearing you're going to be moving soon. Vibrating. Have you been vibrating or feeling low? Vibrating low?
Sharisha, have your energy been low?
I'm hearing you're going to move soon. I'm going to do present.
And if you don't hear it, this will be saved so y'all can watch the replay if you don't hear your reading. But Sharisha, are you still here?
Okay, so Archangel Raphael has showed up for you. So your present situation that you're going through is your heart chakra. Some things going on, some blockages going on in your heart chakra, and Archangel Raphael wants you to call on him to help you with that. We're green more often. You need to rest. That's your challenge. You need to rest and rejuvenate, recharge. This is something that you have to do on a regular basis. We're not always going to stay up. It's impossible. So you have to take the time out to rest and rejuvenate. That's a challenge for you. And then the Archangel Michael has showed up for you. Okay. So this is your first chakra. So your heart and your root chakra, you need some work done on it. They wearing you out. And you have to really, really, really get into your intuition. Really work on increasing your intuition. And what's going to help you, I'm hearing you need to change your diet. Stay away from chicken. Stay away from chicken. Stay away from meat as much as possible if you can. Try to fast a little bit every day. That's going to help and heighten your intuition. Be careful who you are around. Someone around you, and this is why you're not getting your rest and rejuvenating, because every time you get rest and you think everything is okay, someone comes around and sucks all the life out of you. That is a challenge for you. But and this is rare. So the place that you are, where you are in your life, you need assistance. And this is why the angels are showing up for you and letting you know that you're not alone, and to call on them. Don't be ashamed to call on them. You know, don't get so stuck in your way. And yet you pray to God, you pray to God, you pray to God. There's angels all around you that wish they could have this human experience, that want to help you. So call on them, use them. There's no reason for you to be feeling drained and tired when you have hope and have energy around you that can help you.
She said, is it a male or female that's draining her?
The male. I'm hearing male. The male is a family member. I'm hearing a child. It's a child. You have a son?
You have a son, Sharisha? She said yes, too.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So that's why this 20, this 2 is showing up right here, this rest and rejuvenation. Because, yeah, they're wearing you out. And so you're going to have to call on your angels to get you some help when it comes to helping you with that. Don't, how can I say this? Don't allow the title or the energy that comes with the title of mother make you feel obligated to do things that don't agree with your spirit. That makes sense? Because you're doing things because you feel like I'm your mother, but it's kind of being taken advantage of. So that's why you have to call on Archangel Raphael to help you with your
And she
heart,
said,
your
yes,
truth,
she feel like that's just about
and
every day. And yes.
mm-hmm. You're gonna have to use your intuition because it's rubbing you the wrong way and you feeling some type of way. So that's your ancestors. They nagging on you, saying no, 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 and you're like, but I'm your mother. I'm your mother. I'm your mother, and it's draining you. And this is why you're feeling tired. Okay. So you got some work to do, ma'am. You have some work to do in that department. Mike, I need can you elaborate a little bit more on this one? For her root chakra. Are your children grown? I don't know why I'm here and put them out. Not but one. It's one. I'm here and put them out.
Sharisa, is one of your children grown enough to get put out?
And I don't know what I mean. All I heard was, and it was loud. It said, "Put them out." What does
He's a
card say? Yep.
narcissist. I heard he's a narcissist.
Look at. I asked Archangel Michael to elaborate on this last card because I had him. He came out for the outcome, right? You're happy if happy family is in reversed. Okay. And it came out so loud, and it just said put them out before this card even came out.
He
Okay.
said, no, they 4 and 2.
Okay, right.
But that
So, right, so it's
four-year-old is going to be a dark empath, a narcissist. That was really going to
right.
try you when he get older.
Do y'all see this card? Do y'all see that number 4? It's happy family, but it's upside down. Y'all see that 4?
No, it's got a glare on it.
Okay, so yeah, so this is the card that came out on Archangel Michael, and that 4 and upside down. Because I'm like, put them out. I'm like, but is her kids grown? You know, because I was hearing, I'm like, no, that doesn't sound right. So whatever it is going on with your 4-year-old, it got the happy family upside down. Okay, so you're gonna have to call on your you're gonna have to, and it's good that, and this is a beautiful thing that you can recognize that energy, that he has the potential to be a narcissist, and you could direct that energy where it's supposed to be now at an early age, so it doesn't grow into being an issue. But you have to stop allowing it to drain you, because it's distracting you. Okay, and where you could be putting your other energies into things that can be help you elevate. All right. I hope that resonates.
And your 2-year-old is very clairaudient, by the way. Your 2-year-old is clairaudient. So if you see your 2-year-old talking to themselves, they're not. They talking to spirits. Because your 2-year-old is very Claudian. I'm just piggybacking.
Thank you.
Your next one is Kamaya, then Randy, and then Camille. And then we're going to call it off because I know this is a weekday.
Yeah. Because I thought Randy was that, but okay. So you said Kamaya.
Kamaya, then Randy, and then Camille.
Okay, Kamaya. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Let me light another incense real quick.
Your 2-year-old is talking to an elderly man. This is a grandfather or great grandfather. That's who he be talking to. This is like a grandfather energy.
Y'all play too much. Thank you, Spirit. All right. I call for Kamaya's ancestors, known and unknown, on her mother's side and father's side. What does she need to know? It says you have a hard time accepting the truth. You have a lot of questions. But the reason a lot of your questions haven't been answered is because a lot of times you don't like the answers. You want what you want. You want to hear what you want to hear. Yeah, you're gonna have to make a commitment to the things that you want. You have to commit yourself to it. Some things you have to end. There's some things in your love life, some things when it comes to your relationships that you have to end to move forward. It doesn't say end the relationship. It's just some things in your relationship that has to end, that has to die. You're holding on to something really, really valuable. It's for you to share. You do have permission to share. This is your present situation. Yes, you can give You have to make a commitment though when it comes to your relationship. I think that's your issue. That's your present situation. Mm, Dragon Slayer. What does that mean? And it's in reverse. Y'all elaborate on that one? Okay. All right. Fine. Thank you. So you're gonna have a stream of abundance coming your way. Um, yeah, you could just got to take your situation, your whole relationship to the next level, so you can get the things that you have put out there that you want to manifest. They're coming. Yeah, you have to make it sacred. You've heard the saying, I'm sure God don't bless no mess. So you have to make your commitment within your relationship. Everything is going to be added unto you, but you have to keep it sacred. You have to keep your circle close. The things that you commit to, you have to make sure you can't have any outside influences either affecting what's going on. So, yeah, you're wavering back and forth in your relationship, so that's why you're not getting what you want out of it, and that comes from past hurts. I'm hearing it's not from this relationship, it's from a previous relationship, but you brought the baggage into this relationship and you haven't fully committed to it spiritually.
No more after this. No more. Don't send no more money after this, please.
Yeah, that's it. um so you have to make some decisions and figure out where you want to go in this relationship. I'm 9 is showing up a lot for you. So if you've been seeing the number 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, your angels are trying to get your attention when it comes to your relationship. Does she have permission? Just elaborate on this one. I'm confused about that one a little bit. Yeah, so everything is coming to life for you. So you have to, well, the thing is, it's going to be up to you because you're in a, when it comes to your relationship, you're in a stagnated position, but it's all up to you. I'm hearing it's your decision and you're in this place because you haven't fully made the total commitment. Spiritually, you're there physically, but spiritually, you're staggering a little bit. Does that resonate? This is
Kamaya, did that resonate with you, Kamaya?
yeah, Kamaya. But they say, I'm hearing go for it. Go forward.
She said yes. And that number 9 you seeing around her, that's her life path number. So your life path number is 9, Kamaya. Just piggybacking.
Thank you.
Okay. Your next one is
weird.
huh?
Randy.
Yeah,
Is it
Randy,
Randy or
then
Camille?
Randy, then Camille and Anastasia, and that's it.
Okay. Okay, Randy. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What do y'all have for Randy? Okay. Hold on 1 second, Randy. So you know she been Santa Moreta, but sitting over there.
Santa Marta.
Calling me. Mm-hmm.
I said I love Santa Marta.
Mm-hmm. She said, me. I want to talk to Randy. Okay. What do you have for Randy? Call for Randy. Ancestors, no. His mother's side and his father's side. Let's each know. No regrets, Randy. You gotta own it. Can't have no regrets. Okay, y'all, just can you put them in order? All right, those two. Okay, what do we have for Randy? Okay. So you're a little out of alignment with your mind, body, and spirit. Understand your body is a whole live organism by itself. Then you have your mind and you have your spirit. So, and you're at having a battle within yourself, and you're trying to manifest some things, but you can't. And you know that you're out of alignment, and you're still trying to do things a certain way. And you think you're gonna put a magic out of the hat, and that's not how it works. So you're really hard on yourself. You have to own your past lessons. I don't like to call them mistakes or things because we learn from everything. You know, to me, there's nothing. There are no mistakes. There's only lessons. We only learn from the things that don't kill us. So you have to stop being so hard on yourself and let go of the guilt and the shame of past actions that you may have done or that you allowed to have done to you. So there's a lot of things in your brain computer that you have to reverse. You have to go in and delete some files. You have to change your stinking thinking. You have to be aware of the thoughts that you keep and the words that you speak, because the thoughts that you speak create your reality. And right now, you're being hard on yourself. You're being hard on yourself. So really get focused on aligning your mind, body, and spirit. Remember, your body is your soul's mate. Your body is your first soul's mate. So you have to take care of your body, okay? Because it's carrying your soul around. Okay. Yeah, so you got some things going on in your heart chakra. Um, and you have some money. Your money is coming your way. It's definitely coming. Because you're coming out of this funk. Okay, so this is what you've been feeling. You're going to come out of it. Your money's going to start flowing your way. And you're going to actually come out and you're going to be a totally different person that most people are not even going to recognize. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, who is that? What happened to Randy? And I think that's what you're afraid of. You've been a certain way for so long, and it's kind of stagnating you a little bit because you're afraid of the unknown of what of your higher self, basically. And a lot of times people are, when they go through this transformation, you get afraid of your higher self, but there's nothing to be afraid of. You're going to come through this and you're going to be fine. Okay. Yeah, and you're gonna come out. You're gonna be on top, and the need that you always feel to defend or fight or yourself, take up for yourself. You're not gonna feel that. That feeling is gonna go away, and you're not gonna always feel so defensive and like people are against you or people don't want to listen to you or accept what you're bringing to the table. That's gonna go away. So your self-confidence is really going to go through the roof because you're going to be a totally different person and you're going to share that layer just making you have that sense of inadequacy. This is going to be the last one. Cool.
And she
Yeah.
said you're on point too.
Cool. All right.
I just want to
Excellent.
piggyback on something. Santa Muerte picked you, Randy. It's because you need to face death. Death represents the truth. She just don't pick anybody. When she wants somebody to use her cards, that means she is getting ready to come visit you, Randy. So now you're going to have to face her truth. Santa Muerte is your death. You're going to be representing the death. There's no coming back. You get ready to get given the special glasses and you cannot take them off. So welcome to our world, Randy. And I was laughing because everybody fears her.
But you shouldn't, because she's strong and she's powerful and like Sandra said, she don't show up for anybody. And I mean, as soon as your name come up, she was like me, 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 me. So
She
your
get ready
cup
to pay
is
you a
gonna run
visit.
over.
Yep. She's getting ready to pay you a
Yeah,
visit,
and
ma'am.
and your cup is gonna run over. So anything that you hold on to that you may feel guilt, shame, let it go. Was that the last one? We got one more, Camille,
No,
right?
you got two more. You got Camille and Anastasia, and then we're done.
Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Call forth Camille's ancestors, known and unknown, on her mother's side and her father's side. What does she need to know? Aww. They said your patience is gonna pay off, Camille. They said you have the patience of Job, and that is gonna work in your favor. So okay. So the challenges that you've been going through, that has helped you develop the patience that you had. They want you to continue to be patient, no matter what it looks like. Don't let doubt seep in. Oh, hmm. They said past, present, and future for you. What is it she need to know about her past? Okay, so the past, the sun. Okay, so you made the decision to put you first. That was a decision that you made in the past. So what's going on with her future? So what is it? What does this mean? You're elaborating. So you've surrounded yourself. You've put you first. You have learned that. You learned that in the past. So the issue that you're having now is your broken heart. It's upside down. So you're experiencing love. So you're experiencing a new love for yourself. So that broken heart is upside down. That part of your life is over. And now the door to personal healing and happiness is on its way to you. So you have to continue doing the things that you have been doing to move forward. So this is about you. This is all about you and loving yourself. So you haven't been feeling too happy because you're looking for love outside of yourself because that's just what you're used to. But your door to your healing, to your personal healing and happiness is in reverse. Okay? So because this is past, present, and future, there may be some things coming down the pike where your personal healing and happiness may be put into question. So you're being guided to prepare yourself for that because you are gonna go through some transformation because of past hurt and because now that it is in reverse and that you have a better love for yourself, now you can make better decisions moving forward. So when we make these decisions so that we can move forward, it can shatter our world or how we feel the energies around us, because even though the energies around us may be uncomfortable, but they're familiar. So, don't be afraid of the unfamiliar as you go through this transformation, because some things you are going to question. So you're going to really, really, really have to up your personal care and make sure that you are guarding and you're protecting yourself, protecting the energies that's around you, protecting yourself from the energies that's around you. Don't love too freely. Don't give your love away for free, because you worked really hard to get to where you are. So remember that. Does that resonate, Camille? One more. Yeah. So indecision. You have to make some decisions. You're gonna have to make some decisions. You know what's in your subconscious. You know what you hear. You're gonna have to listen, and you're gonna have to do the work. It's no way around it. But continue to focus on you and loving yourself and only seeking that love, that unconditional love for yourself, and you'll be fine. You'll be successful. I hope that resonates.
Did that resonate with you, Camille? And also, just to piggyback, you're such a compassionate person. That's why people try to take advantage of you. So, in so many words, don't change, okay? Because God's going to use those people that try to hurt you as an example, and they're going to open doors for you. So don't let those people change you, because you can ready to go higher because you have such a compassion in your heart. Um, Anastasia says she sent you money, but it's up to you if you want to read her or not.
Um, Yeah, I'll give her a reading.
Also, if y'all want y'all needle natal chart, she does $25. Also, she mentors on people how to read them, things like that. Also, she does prayer cloths, weights, beads. Um, check out my beautiful sister. I'm telling you, she's very talented and very gifted.
Thank you. And I also make high frequency booster jewelry with crystals, pendulums, bracelets. So anyone who's looking for crystals to help uh, boost their frequency, I do that as well. So what's her name?
Anastasia.
Anastasia. Anastasia. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do your reading for you. All right, I call for Anastasia's ancestors, knowing unknown on her father's side, knowing unknown on her mother's side, and her father's side. Anastasia, do you have a question?
Do you have a question, Anastasia?
And I really would like to thank you all for the love. All of you who have sent me some love. Thank you. Much gratitude.
She hasn't said anything, so I don't know if she's here or she left.
Oh gosh, oh my smoke alarm no go off. I'm gonna sage it up in here. All right. Well, I call forth her ancestors. No. I'll see what they say. What does she need to know? Mm-mm. I was gonna pull one card, but I'm not hearing anything.
I'm hearing out of alignment. She's out of alignment.
Yeah, that's kind of what I heard. Like she's all over the place. I kind of heard that, and that was it.
Yep, she is.
And
She
if she's
needs
not,
balance.
mm-hmm. That was the only thing that I heard. And if she's not here, I don't. Yeah.
Uh, yeah, she didn't answer. I don't think she's here. So, y'all, I
Mm-hmm.
know this is a weekday. We're going to call it a quit. Thank you for showing my sister some love. Like I said, if you're interested in any of her products or want to learn how to do the needle natal charts, she mentors in that area. Also, if you want your own needle natal chart, um, her email address is there. And they are messing with my throat chakra. Oh God.
I see. I see.
Oh man, I don't know what they doing to me going out of this matrix, but they fucking up the rotation. I'm telling you. Oh
It's up. You want to say?
yeah. So
I
guys,
know.
if y'all see me disappear for a minute, it's because I'm not used to this energy. So just bear with me because I ain't never been out of the matrix, and this is like, whoo! I'm telling you, this is something else. I'll be
It's
able to
different.
explain
It's a
it
lot.
better when I get through it. So when y'all go through it, I'll be able to tell you what to do, what not to do, what to expect. Because they are messing with my throat chakra. I might not have no voice tomorrow.
Okay. Well, you know what that means. So
Yeah.
I guess we should call it a night.
Okay. I love you, sister. I love y'all. Peace, love, and light. Namaste. And thank you. And you're welcome to come back anytime you want.
Thank you. I'd be honored.
All right. Namaste.
Namaste. Peace.